Okay. Whew. Wait, really? Okay. Wow. Man, my fingers suck. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright. Just checking. Just checking. Alright, guys. Alright, boys. God, they have the same eye color. That's gonna piss me off in the future. It is Monday. And Monday is Comics Day. Nothing special. Nothing else is going on. Not a damn other thing is going on today. We're gonna just go down the line. Is the yeah, it is. Okay. He doesn't. He does. Excuse you. God. Yeah, that's good. There. I don't really have much to talk about right now. No, I guess I could talk about that. I'm gonna need to make a to-do list for August because just for channel stuff. Actually, just for the comic stuff alone, I need to make a to-do list because I will be taking July and August off of comics. The comic will go on hiatus then. But during that time, of course, July will be art fight, but in between art fight streams, which might be every day of July, if I can manage it, and if nothing's on fire, and if it's not too hot, depends on how I'm feeling. So yeah, I mean, the plan is art fight is going to be like a big thing. Its whole thing. But in between that and for August, because I don't really have any other projects planned, I was gonna take August off, really. Maybe a bit of August, September, maybe a bit of September, because September's kind of bad too. It's so freaking hot here. Just during September alone. But I will be taking that time to, A, do more studies on cats, because I actually want to learn how to draw cats, not just whatever the fuck DeviantArt bullshit this is, even though the comic is on DeviantArt. I'm also going to be studying how to draw cats, redoing all their ref sheets again. Which will most likely be streamed, because that's just a lot of work. And I've done it before on the channel. Once they're sketched, I mean, once I got a sketch down, I can live stream line art, coloring, rendering, it's fine. And I know just how much of a pain in the tuchus these ones were to draw. Especially since there's gonna be so many, well, not really in this year. There's not gonna be a whole lot of new characters this year. Just the kittens are gonna become actual characters soon. So that I need to redraw their refs, because this just isn't cutting it anymore. The colors are mostly accurate, same with the patterning. It's the way their cheek wefts are. Because in a previous page, I gave them like official hand and cheek wefts and hair, even though they are still kids, so it's gonna change as they grow. It's still a, where is it here? A new edition. So that'll be fun. Also, man, I know I should probably get back into doing videos, or at least if I'm not going to be doing whole ass videos, I should at least be dual streaming on Twitch. My computer can't handle that. My poor old boy can't handle that. No, that's the wrong area. Hello, Waffles. It snowed here for the past 2 days, which was wild. It's all melted now. Well, not all melted. It's still here for the most part. At least in other areas, they still got full coverage. But on our property, it's like we got a ring of just a ring of heat wave that's just gonna dry all, not dry, melt all the snow around us, which you'd think would be like, oh, yay, you're not gonna, your snow's melted, that means you can get on with blah-de-blah. Like, no, that means summer's gonna suck, because it'll be hot and dry and pain. Okay, so I'm gonna do a cat purr. Since this is the bottom one, I'm going to do these guys. Maybe Snowblaze. Short tail. No. Snowblaze, Splash Paw, Heartstar, and then on a different layer that, well, no, because they're right next to each other. Well, yeah, for sure, Snowblaze on this layer. I need to fix that first. Hold up. Since their paws are underwater here, I'm going to slightly just... Just slightly. There, now it actually looks like they are mostly underwater. And less so since he's not as deep. Little details you must keep track of in your mind. Sheesh, man. Well, thank you for converting that into freedom units. Around 50. Yeah, it's, not quite 50 here, but it is cold enough to where our furnace keeps ticking on. Which I'm about this close to, just turning the furnace off, because it keeps just turning on when it's not that cold here. At least to me, it's not that cold. Just put on a sweater. I'm gonna no, I'm just gonna smudge this as well. Just so it's not so pixely. If any of you in the chat want to know how to draw water, join the club, because I also don't know how to draw or color, because you really color water more than you draw it. I'm still struggling with fire as well. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to actually study what fire should look like. Study to show thyself approved. That's not just a good scripture, that's also just a good idea. Just avoid drawing water. Trying to write your first actual song? Oh, nice, nice. Soon you'll be making your own SoundCloud album. I say with the utmost of sarcasm. I'm trying to think of it. You know what I avoid drawing at all costs? To the point where I just don't draw. If I have an art piece in mind, I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool. Oh, but it involves this. Then I just don't draw the entire piece just to avoid drawing the one thing. Buildings. I avoid drawing buildings like the plague. I avoid it as if it was heresy to even think of drawing architecture. Which is gonna be a real pain in the ass, because one of my major graphic novel projects, Dreamwalkers, takes place in a city, and what the fuck am I supposed to do if I refuse to draw buildings and cars? Cars is another thing. That's why I don't draw Transformers fan art anymore. Like, I don't draw fan art, and it's not because I don't think it's real odd. No, it's just because I'm shit at it. I mean, and I've tried to learn how to draw buildings. I don't, and there are some pieces on my DeviantArt that you can find that have buildings on them, but as you can obviously see, they were just the rectangle tool. Just the just a line tool with a rectangle and grossness. And I've seen, I've watched all the tutorials, guys. I've seen the do's and do nots and the how-tos. I've seen all of them. But do they actually help me? Oh. Oh, god damn it. How am I supposed to color him when he's behind the background? Damn, I should have put the borage on a different... yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hold up. We're going to save Christmas, guys. Alright, now we're going to erase. There. Copy. Paste. Multiplayer. Platform. Oh. Alright. Okay, so all I have to erase is just this. Bueno. Alright. Half my characters are either black figures or just TV heads that don't know how to draw humans. I used to be like that. I used to catify everything before I learned how to draw the people. Just because I didn't know how to draw them, so I just drew cats because I know how to draw cats. I talked about that on the channel before. My god, that's just so cringe. But hey, it's good. If you're not cringe in junior high, you're not living. You're not living if you're not at least a little bit cringe in high school, junior high. You're just not. Okay, that's good. You know what? I'm gonna put... Okay, no, well, no. Hot sauce thrown on this layer. And then I think I'm gonna split up the kittens just a little bit so there's not a ridiculous amount of overlap. But that layer's gonna be on top, so I can keep that. That can stay. And it's okay if these layers have a lot of overlap. It's fine. It's not gonna cause any problems, really. Because they're gonna be sitting on top. I'm gonna put twig on a different layer, just so there's no... Oh, no. It's okay, Waffles. If you got an info dump, go ahead and info dump. I just don't respond to everything that's in chat because I that's not a habit I want to get into, especially if I want this streaming thing to take off. Now, interacting with chat, yes. Reading everything in chat? No, because then once it gets bigger, I'll just be so overwhelmed. But then again, if I do respond to chat a lot, but not all of it, there are going to be those people that are like, hey, read my thing. Even though you guys don't do that. But I know, I see it a lot on Twitch, especially with bigger streamers. It's... You know, I want the streaming YouTube thing to, like, be a source of income and, like, and all that, which means I should probably start making more videos. But then I see these big streamers doing ban appeals or interacting with chat and watching it live even. I'm just like, oh god, that's gonna be me! If I'm not careful, that's gonna be me! I'm like the reverse Yu-Gi-Oh meme. That's gonna be me! No! I don't even watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but I saw that meme and thought it was the funniest thing ever. It just should have been me, not him. Like... Oh man. Okay, so who's going on what layer? Okay, so I'm just gonna mark it. Spawn. I'll go on that layer. And then on this secondary layer, it's going to be rock and probably black with, yeah, okay, yeah, with fawn and leaf on, no, rain, my bad, his name's Rain. It was leaf, now I changed it to rain. I just don't want to get annoying. Hey man, if you get annoying, I'll tell you you're getting annoying. And then you'll get a warning. Can I mod chat from here? I don't think I can. No, I can't. Damn! I'd have to roll over to the YouTube screen and tell people they're annoying. That isn't half bad. My mom, bless her, got me 2 cans of kiwi strawberry Monster, and I love kiwi strawberry. Kiwi strawberry is, it's the best flavor combo in existence. I defy you to tell me, to try and tell me otherwise. But Monster is kinda hit or miss with their fruit, especially strawberry. I don't know what happened at the factory, but their strawberry flavors suck. So when Mom was looking at the kiwi strawberry, she couldn't remember who liked it or if it was any good, so she just only bought 2 cans and was like, you know what, if it's bad, I'll drink it, and it's, you know, she'll drink it and it's whatever. But I like kiwi strawberry, and surprisingly, it's pretty good. I'm gonna erase that bit. There we go. Surprisingly, it's pretty good. Because the last strawberry Monster flavor I had was dog shit. And by that it means, okay, take the, you know those, this is a very American thing I'm about to say. You remember those scented erasers that you would get at the book fair? You know, those Scholastic scented, you know, those strawberry erasers that you can put on the pencil? That's what it tasted like. Imagine that smell, but in your mouth. With the feeling, you know, very grainy feeling. That's what it tasted like, and it was disgusting. I hated every second of that. That was just, that was terrible. And I was very disappointed, because there are other flavors, like watermelon and pineapple, well, one of the watermelons, and pineapple were really good, so it's just, what the fuck? What happened? But this time, with the kiwi strawberry, I think they did okay. It's not the best kiwi strawberry I've ever had, but it is better than some. Plus, I also had these kiwi strawberry flavored antibiotic medicine that you just spray. You're supposed to just, oh my, you're supposed to just like spray it in water and whatnot, but I spray it in soft drinks because it's just easier to go down, and the carbonation makes me feel good. I've seen this guy all over art streams I watched. Same person, draw this, draw this, draw. Oh yeah, that's everywhere. And then, thankfully now you can clearly just say, hey, I'm not taking requests right now, or I don't do commissions, but if you would like, or I'm not doing requests, but I take commissions. If you'd like me to draw something for you, fill out this form. Or if you say, no, I'm not doing commissions, I don't do commissions, I'm not that kind of artist. However, I do design characters, so if you want to check those out, go ahead and look here. Like, now we have that. Because, like, when art streaming and, you know, just artists in general on the internet were, like, first coming out, there was nothing. We had to fight tooth and nail just to tell these people to go away. Now, one time, and it was to celebrate 100 followers on DeviantArt, I did open up for requests, which was free, and it was just going to be simple art, give me whatever. And people, well, for the most part, people were respectful. It's like, hey, can you draw this OC? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, they're really cute. And I would just, but then me being a perfectionist and pedantic, I just badgered them with questions about their OCs. I'm like, okay, so it's this outfit that you want them in. What is this? Is this like a reference to a game? And like, oh yeah, it's this game. So I went to the Wikipedia and read all about the game and all about this outfit and what it meant. So that's why, just doing the requests just proved that I probably shouldn't do commissions, because I'm just going to lose my mind trying to keep up with it all. Oh wait, I did request twice. One was on my first time ever opening up for requests was on Google Plus. Google Plus! No! My old friend! Oh. Google Plus is also where I got my first commission! No! No! Marvin fainted! Oh no! Marvin! Marvin, are you okay? Oh, he's fine. He's fine. I got a little figurine of Marvin Martian, 1996. Anyway, oh my god. I have a lot of good memories during requests for people. I would do it again. However, it wasn't a bad instance. It was just oh my god, I heard about these kinds of folks and now they're actually here at my doorstep. It was the, hey, can you draw this character but with really big feet? Like, what? And they're like, it's not fetishy. But, I think it is. I had to politely turn them down. And they were cool about it. They were cool. I checked their channel. Their whole thing was drawing and requesting the characters from the Geronimo Stilton book series turned graphic novel. Drawing them with big feet. And I'm just, okay, you have a niche. It's good for you, you have a niche, but also, what the... No. No, thank you. Someone also asked me, and it wasn't weird or anything, I just wasn't open for requests at the time. They asked me to draw a squirrel version of Miranova from Buzz Lightyear Star Command, but really buff. I was like, this is the most odd request I've ever had. And I said, hey, I'm not open right now, but I will be open. I was planning to open up for requests every 100. Glad I didn't do that. That was before I learned. Well, I had heard about it. I just never, like, it wasn't on my mind at the time. That was before I heard about Art Fight and thought, hey, I could join. So now, if you want art from me, like a guaranteed art from me, but like Russian roulette style, so it'll be more of a gamble. Attack me on Art Fight. That's how you'll get art from me. And I think in the private messages you could say, hey, if you attack me, it's like, as revenge, can you draw this character? But the part of the thrill of Art Fight is not knowing what you're gonna get. I don't like gambling. That is the only type of gambling I like. Not knowing if you're gonna get attacked or revenge from this other artist. And if you do, who are they gonna draw? That's just that's part of the thrill of it, though. But there is kind of this unspoken rule of Art Fight that I don't know if anyone else follows, but let me know, like, if Already shows up, I want to ask her if she knows about this unspoken rule, if she knows about it too. Because there's this kind of unspoken rule that if someone attacks a character of yours that's like of a certain fandom, like say I attack someone's Warrior Cat OC, as a revenge, they have to attack one of my Warrior Cat's OCs. Or it's the same with like My Little Pony. If I attack someone's My Little Pony character, they attack My Little Pony character. I don't know, it's nowhere in the rules. It's just a trend I've noticed with me and other artists. And I don't know if it's like a courtesy thing or if it's just a, hey, this person attacked this character, so that means they obviously like these kinds of characters. So I'm gonna draw a character from that fandom that they have. Because, like, it's like a mutual respect thing. I kind of want to break that just to see what happens. Like, if someone explicitly draws a Warrior Cats OC of mine, I'm going to go to their page and find the exact opposite and draw a completely different character. I don't, like, I'm too scared because what if it's what if it's a taboo to do that? Is it taboo? I don't know. Am I breaking any bylaws? It's not written anywhere. But if they, like, only have, like, Warrior Cats OCs, then it's like, okay, then that's what you draw. But yeah, that's kind of the, oops. Man. Sorry, Bark. There we go. I forgot. There's a little unspoken rule. Don't have an art. You don't have to join. It's just a thing. I just really, really enjoy it, and like me and Already-ish are in it, and that's how. Yeah, that's how me and Already-ish met. Really, is that his arm or is that his arm? Whose arm is this? It's behind his head. Okay, so yeah, it's his. I think, who attacked whom first? I don't even remember. But we met during Art Fight, and I saw that she was streaming. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And she's got a very cute art style, so I drew one of her magical girls that looked very watermelon themed. I think she was based on like Watermelon Monster. I'm like, oh my god, I love Watermelon Monster, so I'm gonna draw her being cute. But then I just spent the entire stream bitching about the ruffles. I'm not in a great headspace half the time, and it's just kind of sad. I'm still trying to convince my sister to join Art Fight, because I really want her to join. For no reason other than it'll be fun. And she's got some pretty cute characters. I think that I'm telling her, like, Talia, you gotta. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to, but you gotta. Only because I want to see people drawing fan art of one of her characters. It's a Dutch Angel Dragon named Ducky that I designed as an adoptable, and she got it. She named him Ducky. I was like, I want to see someone drawing fan art of my creations. And not know they're my creations, so I can just, yes. What brings you happiness brings me happiness, but also it brings me happiness. And she keeps saying that she wants to draw more. And I'm saying, like, well, Art Fight's a great way to do it. It's only 1 month, and you don't have to attack everybody. You can say, hey, first year, just doing revenge. You can do that. If it's your, you can say on your profiles, hey, I'm only doing revenge, or I only attack mutuals, or only attack my friends and whatnot. You can do that. And if someone gives you shit for it, well, then they're just an asshole. Take a screenshot of it and send it to the Art Fight group chat and go, oh, someone's being a dick. Well, that's also kind of a dick move to do. Thankfully, I haven't had anyone be a douche to me during Art Fight. Everyone's like mostly respectful. It's just people then talk about this. Oh, then there's people that are demanding art. I'm just looking around again, like the Kermit meme. It's like, bitch, where? Where are you seeing these people? Because I'm just dodging them left and right. The paw. Oh my god. Excuse me. Okay, the kittens are... Okay, that's the flats done. Alright, top to bottom, let's go. Yeah, March. Cheapen. I've got big. Oh, do you need to go potty? Once I did that, let me just pull this over here because I keep forgetting to do it, and I'll be right back. Right, March. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna let the dog go out. Settle. Like I say all the time to my sister, you don't have to join Art Fight. I just highly recommend it. What a lot of people do, and especially some, like, I hate to say some big artists, like Twisted Disaster one year, excuse me, were so swamped with work when Art Fight came around. Instead of just not doing it like any reasonable person would, they decided that, hey, you know what, I'm just going to do pen sketches. Just simple pen sketches. It'll be less points. They still participated. But at least then if people attacked them, they got something. It's like, you know what? That's nice of you. I would have just taken the year off. But, you know, when you've been doing this for as long as they have, Especially, like, they're the ones that kind of, like, introduced me to the idea of art fight. Oh my fucking god. Perks of living next to a highway. The dogs gotta bark at every little fucking thing that drives by. Including the mailman, UPS, semi-trucks galore. And it's just, oh, the noise, 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 noise. Oh, actually, that would be his tongue. There we go. Yeah, that's part of the mouth that he's at. Automatic doorbell. Oh, yes. But it's to such a high extreme half the time. Oh, windows open. I heard the cats rustling in the underbrush. I don't know what I thought, but it was not bad. Anyway. It's to such a high extreme to where, like, if we're... like, the people who fucking live here are talking near the door, Dixie won't shut the fuck up. And she's the one that's on the hair trigger. Elias, my dog, not so much. He usually starts barking when she starts barking, but he'll come and investigate what the noise is. He'll be barking the whole way, but then once he sees, oh, it's nothing, then he'll stop. Sometimes he'll stop. Even if we have, like, guests over, because we have a lot of people that come over just to buy some eggs, he'll come over, he'll investigate, and he'll mostly stop barking. But if... Yep, you can hear her. Hold up, I gotta... What? Alright, hold up. I gotta fix that. Where's my... There it is. There. There we go. I set a mug down aggressively and she starts barking. And it's so fucking annoying. And I'm like, hey, what are you gonna do? Besides throw a shoe at her, what can you do? And I've thought about it so many times. God, I've thought about throwing a shoe at her so many times. But not my dog, so... Might be a bad way. Oh, enjoy your writing session. Are you gonna be quiet? Hmm? Are you gonna hush? Kids. Can't live with them, can't just ship them off to daycare. Which is why I'm probably not gonna have any. I say probably because I'm open to options if circumstances happen. I'll try dating first. And by the way, my track record's showing, that's not gonna happen. Especially with my recent luck. I don't even want to talk about it because I'd say it's not that big a deal, but it's bugging me. It's really fucking bugging me. It's bothering me. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to see that guy next week. It was just, anyway, guys, I finally did it. I've done it. It's happened. I can mark this off my being woman bingo. I have met a where my hug at guy. I hate being female, and I hate being on this planet. Nothing terrible happened. I said no, and he backed off. He was like, "Hey, can I have a hug?" No. I was like, "No." He backed off, but still, then he wouldn't like leave. I don't know, man. It was like, how... I don't want to be a bitch, because the guy isn't... I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if he's harmless and what, because I honestly don't know. But he makes me very uncomfortable. And just, you know what? Respectable distance, man. Respectable distance. That's the wrong markings. There we go. So yeah, that happened. I was just, oh god. And then another weird thing happened. It was just, alright, what the hell is up with today? That just random people are talking to me now. What happened? Was there a staff meeting I wasn't aware of? Because then that happened. I was like, okay, back off. That made me uncomfortable. Less than 3 hours later, some other rando shows up. I'm just standing there with my sister, we're at like a home show or something. My mom's looking at something, so she's not like near my sister and I, so it's just me. And this guy walks up holding a chili dog, says, "Hi." And I said, "Hi." And he walks away. It was just an odd, like, what the fuck? He wasn't weird or anything, just awkward. It was just awkward. It was just, okay, what the fuck is going on? The only other guys that actually talked to me were, like, exhibitors, so it was like, okay, yeah, I'm actually talking to them, so it makes sense for them to talk to me as well, and nothing whack was said. Monitor shaking, what the hell? And then another guy, I think he was just being nice. He like, across the way, he said, "I really like this. Hey, hello, I like your hat." I waved. And he could have been talking to literally anyone else around, but... I don't know, he said it when I was looking at him. And I was wearing a cool hat, though, so... I don't know, maybe this is just like a normal human interaction that I'm just not used to. So when human interactions happen, I'm like, oh, whoa, this is noteworthy. Every fucking time, this corner. I don't know, maybe I'm just socially inept. Oh, his underbelly's out also white fur. There we go. Now we fix with just a bit of pin. And then again with a little bit of blur. Like nothing happened. You know, shut it on low, 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 low. Hey, you even... Okay. You know, an artist, when I figure out finally how to draw cat faces, I'm also gonna try and learn how to draw cat claws because this is ridiculous. I was like, why? You can just do it now. I was like, well, yeah, but if I do now, I'll get committed and I'll lose track of everything. I was like, you know, I'm gonna start redesigning them now, in the middle. It's like, no, you gotta wait till it's ripe. It's not ripe yet. Okay. And it has been a hot minute since I've actually drawn Hawkstar. It has been a hot minute. And I feel bad because she's supposed to be the main character. Like, you know, she's supposed to be the main girl. the main character, but oh my god, I got caught up with other characters. Especially Splashpaw, man. He was not supposed to be as big a character as he ended up being, but it just, you know, it felt natural. It felt natural, like a natural progression of the story. So I just like, you know what, fuck it. Old Splashy Boys didn't have his time in the sun. Let him. Oh, wait. Let me know. My dad home? What? It is Monday, yeah. Don't ask me why I got apple bottom. That's why. I got apple bottom jeans stuck on my head because I saw this one. I saw this one Spider-Man meme. Oh my god, if you know, you know, but oh my god, if you don't, it's so funny. It took the scene from the ending of Far From Home, but instead of, Mysterio broadcasting to New York that Spider-Man is Peter Parker, it shows a video, I think it's in New York, of a guy dressed as Spider-Man standing on a traffic light twerking and dancing, and it's playing apple bottom jeans. And he's like, what the fuck? Oh my god. It was so funny. It's not my favorite edit, though. It's not my favorite Marvel edit. My favorite Marvel edit, oh my god, is when they took... You know the scene in Avengers Civil War where Ross is showing them all the different, like, natural disasters that the Avengers have caused, which is a scene I could go in length about of how bullshit that whole argument was. Anyway, not the topic of the video. And instead of showing all the different cities and showing their reactions to it, it showed footage of the other actors. Like, there's a video, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's Robert Downey Jr. going, "Hey bunny bunnies," dressed as the Easter Bunny. We're all looking at Tony, it's like, what the fuck? Oh my god, there's just like different footage of the real life actors doing other embarrassing and cringy things. Oh my god, I was dying, especially when it showed Tom Holland's lip syncing competition, and it was just, oh no. And then I think it was the footage of Chris Evans and what's her name? Oh, why am I blanking? Elizabeth Olsen on, was it the Ellen show where they were doing like a dance competition? And it was really embarrassing, and Captain Rex was like, "That's enough." That was a really good edit, because like the audio was overlaid nicely, it cut to all their reactions at the right time, the videos were just so freaking funny by themselves. It was just, oh. If you didn't find it on YouTube or whatever meme site, I highly recommend it. It's so funny. I got a good laugh out of it. Ah! Stop yawning. I got a good laugh out of it. No, that's the thing with characters like Spider-Man. Not only is there so much material, because the character's been around for a freaking long time. That's the wrong thing to do. He's been around for a long time. Spider-Man is just one of those characters where you can, like, edit any meme. Him doing anything, really. Anything. And it's like, yep, that's Spider-Man. Especially Deadpool. You can edit Deadpool doing literally anything, and people will be like, yep, that's Deadpool. That's his character. So the Spider-Man edits don't get old. I saw someone for like, what the, and I saw the edit, it was like, okay, this is kind of good. Well, what the fuck is going on? It showed a scene from The Princess Bride, and they edited in Tobey Maguire's, Bully Parker, or whatever they called him in Spider-Man 3. God, I hate that movie. But they edited in that version of Spider-Man, you know, just dick-ass Tobey Maguire, and it just, oh my god. What is going... It felt like a fever dream. I was like, what is going on? Why The Princess Bride? Why Tobey Maguire? What is going on? It's like, is this a simulation? Where's the camera? So, Spider-Man is just one of those characters where you can literally just... It's an infinite gold mine of content. Just content. Like, I don't know if he did a full series of it, and I didn't watch all of it. I just saw a few clips of it, and it made me laugh my ass off. Where Smitty was playing one of the new Spider-Man games with a mod of Kermit the Frog as Spider-Man, and it was so funny. Hey fellas. And then Spider-Man, hey fellas. But then again, also Smitty's just a comedic genius. So I'm pretty sure Smitty could almost make anything funny. Not sucking his dick or anything, but pause. No, that's wrong. There we go. I'm pretty sure, like, Marvel as a company, and Marvel's not even a company anymore, really, but the MCU is gonna be dead for, like, 50 years from now, and people are still gonna be making edits, because it's just so funny. I'm gonna copy-paste the brown marks to over there, because they're a little bit more of a pain in the ass. I don't even really like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, I know. Hot take. But J. Jonah Jameson is so fucking funny. Even as a kid, J. Jonah Jameson made me laugh. He was just the funniest fucking... He was actually the funniest thing in all of Spider-Man for me. Back when all we had was Tobey Maguire. And then Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man came out, I was ecstatic. I was like, finally, a Spider-Man that looks and acts like a teenager. Holy shit, this has never been done before. This is truly unprecedented. Especially after Spider-Man 3, oh my god. I know a lot of people saying, oh, that movie was secretly a comedic, was secretly a genius movie. I was like, yeah, secretly. Secretly. It's so secret that I can't even find the funny. Where the funny? Sorry, guys. Is it a hot take? Andrew Garfield's best Spider-Man. I don't care. Even Amazing Spider-Man 2 was better than... Well, it was just better. It was just better. It was better than Tom Holland's. I'll say that. I enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man, both of them, more than Tobey Maguire's and more than Tom Holland's. Now, I did enjoy, don't get me wrong, No Way Home was amazing. I think they could have done a little bit more with the story. I think a little bit more could have been done. It was really just like a meme fest, which I don't mind because it's Spider-Man. They did all sorts of memes, and it was really funny. Okay, Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie ever. I'll say that loud and proud. Not a hot take at all. Cold take. Everyone knows. Into and Across the Spider-Verse are amazing movies. I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse yet, but I have seen the clips, and I know what it's about. And I haven't seen it. I know it's good. I can't wait for whatever they're gonna call the third one. I can't wait. I can't. Oh man, I wish I saw it in theaters though. We just weren't in a position to like go to the theaters. So I think it came one year. What year did Into the Spider-Verse come out? Because I think it came out the same year as a different movie, and I had said that was the movie I wanted to see in theaters. Because, like, my family does not go to the movie theater. We just don't. Not really. And when we do go, it's gonna be, like, for a movie that we are pretty sure that we're gonna like, that we're gonna buy later, and a movie that, you know, we're just gonna, like, pick one. A movie of the year that we're gonna go watch in theaters. And I think that year for Into the Spider-Verse, we picked a different movie. Or... No, hang on. I'm actually gonna look that up. What year did Into the Spider-Verse come out? Because if it was... I think it was 2020 or something, because that year was... That was a rough year. Okay. Into the... Spider-Verse 2018. That came out in 2018. I finally watched it in 2020. That's what it was. That was a 2018 film. Holy shit. Okay, what else? 2018? Oh my god. Sorry, that number's just sinking in. Alright, 2018 films. Okay. We didn't watch that in theater. We didn't watch that in theater. We didn't watch that in theaters. Is this all that came out? Infinity War. Infinity War came out. We watched that in theaters. I know we watched that for sure. Atlantic Rim, oh my god. That was 2018. Mortal End. Now these are movies we eventually watched later. Like Rampage and Pacific Rim Uprising. Dumbass movie. I fucking hate that film. Oh, Extinction came out 2018 too. Now we did eventually watch most of these movies. It's just, I think the one we saw in theaters. Oh, The Meg. Did we also watch The Meg in theaters? Or did I just see a poster? I just saw a poster for it. Yeah, we watched, Infinity Wars. Yeah, Avengers Infinity War in theater. Oh god, Bumblebee and Solo, Ready Player One were all 2018 films. 2018 was a good year for movies. Sort of. Oh my god! Really? Deep Blue Sea 2 came out in 2018. No fucking way. Oh, same with Annihilation. Annihilation was really good. I mean, most of the movies, it was like, oh yeah, I saw that. In theaters? No. Like, 2 years, Death Cure. Slender... I spoke too fucking soon. Slender Man, the movie, also came out in 2018. Really? It came out before I graduated. After I graduated. I remember hearing about them. I saw the trailer for the movie when I was still in high school, and I was hyped. Because I was like, yes! Finally! The first creepypasta I ever heard of is getting his time in the spotlight. Because I didn't know about the other Marble Hornets movie that was not made by Marble Hornets. It said Slender... I think it was Slender Man or Slender, a Marble Hornets story. Don't watch it. Okay, first of all, it has nothing to do with Marble Hornets. Second of all, it's not even Slender Man. So many knockoff films, too, like Pacific Rim, Avengers Grimm.
What is this? What am I looking at? Looking at all those 2018 films, I'm like, gosh, sheesh. Snake out of Compton, what the fuck? Like it was like Jurassic Warrior or something like that. Deep Blue Sea 2. And now Extinction was really good. If you haven't, the dark unfriend. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the art. Extinction was really good. It's a Netflix exclusive. It's starring Michael Pena. Surprisingly, not a comedy. I was like waiting for the comedy, but no comedy. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It has my stamp of approval. But oh my god. Deep Blue Sea 2 came out. I watched that years after. Because I got the 3 movie pack. Deep Blue Sea 1, 2, and 3. It's like, no fucking way they made 2 and 3. And then we watched them, and I was like, okay, the second one, dog shit. That wasn't even funny bad, or enjoyably bad. That one was just bad. It was terrible. It was horrible. The third one, surprisingly, not that bad. Compared to the second one, it was a breath of fresh air. But Deep Blue Sea 3 was a sequel to the second one. It had nothing to do with the first one. It was all about the second one. Because the second Deep Blue Sea 2 was just the first one, but with bull sharks, not makos. That's it. That's all it was. Oh, and the sharks had slitted pupils for some reason. They growled and were dolphins. I swear to fucking God. But the third one wasn't... I mean, it was still bad. It was a bad shark movie. It was still bad. But at least it made me laugh. There was this one scene... I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, because I believe that scene is best enjoyed in its entirety, unspoiled. If you want the scene that made Rune Space laugh so fucking hard, he had to pause the movie, wind it back, just to watch that scene again to make sure I saw what the fuck I just saw, and laugh even harder, because yes indeed, that is in fact what the fuck I just saw. Watch Deep Blue Sea 3. There is a scene in that movie that made me scream. I was laughing so hard. I think I annoyed my parents, but oh my god, it was so funny, and it wasn't supposed to be funny, which made it even funnier. I won't spoil it. Just go watch the film, pirate it, I don't care. Pirate the film any way you can. Watch Deep Blue Sea 3, and then come back to me, and then we can finally talk about the bullshittery that was that dumbass movie. Oh my god, it was the... Whew. I'm gonna erase this, and I'm gonna save. We are an hour into the stream, and I'm still on the flats, man. I gotta pick up the... You know what? I don't actually have to pick up the pace, because this is gonna take... This one page is gonna take me a while. I have the feeling. Anyway. Oh, that was... That was an experience. and dare I say, it may have been a good one. I highly recommend watching bad shark movies. They're my favorite pastime. Now, there is, like, a few that are just bad, and that is, like, Deep Blue Sea 2. But unfortunately, I do suggest watching it if you want to fully understand Deep Blue Sea. I mean, you don't really have to. You can just watch the first one and say, okay, the second one was just the first one, but bullshit and bad and, you know, bull sharks instead of makos. Just do that. Because the third one had amazing cinematography. I'll say the filming for the third one, I think, was peak. That was some of the best filming I'd seen, mostly because it was actually filmed, like, on a coral reef, or at the very least, they used actual footage of a coral reef, which I thought was very interesting, and they talked about the local culture of the, I don't even remember what the people were, I'm sorry. But, you know, of them living on those, you know, floating, like, the boat islands, the man-made islands, and they were just like, you know, that's really cool. And, like, if you can stomach cringe, I highly suggest watching bad shark movies. Because the gore in there isn't even, like, realistic. The blood is too pink. And it's just so... I laugh. See, like, that's why, like, Friday the 13th isn't... I don't consider that a horror film. I'm laughing the whole time. Like, Friday the 13th, never has Friday the 13th ever scared me. Never has a slasher film ever scared me. Now, there was one time in, the original, the first Halloween film, where I was like, where it jump scared me. I got a, moist critical jump scare. It was just, oh my god, it made me jump, and I was like, okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But then I was immediately laughing again, because it was like, oh, wow, they got me. Yeah, it's just, oh. Like, don't watch slasher films or shark movies, because they're kind of the same thing. If you think about it, shark movies and, slasher films are the same thing, just one's on the water and one's in the forest. That's really the only difference between... the only difference between Jaws and Jason Voorhees is location, and one's a sort of human and one's a shark. That's it. That's the only difference. Now, like, the first Friday the 13th was good because it was slow burn horror. Same with the first Halloween, although the first Halloween was a little too slow, if you asked me. It took 3 hours just to get anywhere. And if you remember the Halloween stream where I ranked a bunch of candy and slasher films, that movie was so slow and boring. When I was trying to recap it, I told the whole damn thing out of order because I just could not remember what the hell happened in that movie. Anyway, but like Jaws, I really like Jaws. Jaws, I think, was a good movie. The first one was really good. So the second one wasn't horrible, but it wasn't as good as the first one. It was still pretty good. Because it had most of the same cast, like, it had the same characters, they were just a little older now. It was like, it's happening again, oh no! People think Chief Brody's lost it, he's obsessed with sharks now, oh! Turns out he was right, surprise, surprise. Anyway, it was... The second Jaws was pretty good. Not my favorite, I just like the first one because it's just such a classic and Spielberg is a genius. Friday the 13th. The first Friday the 13th was pretty good. Very slow. If you can get past how slow it is, it's a very good movie. Very nice, classic, slow burn. Nobody knows what's going on. It sets up, like, a lot of the tropes that we associate now with slasher films and, you know, just horror, bad horror in general, comes from, Halloween and Friday the 13th. More so Friday the 13th, because Friday the 13th, like, did more. The first Halloween kind of did nothing. It just set the stage. Because if you watch the first Halloween film with Michael Myers, nothing happened. Literally, not a damn thing happened until the last 20 minutes. And then it was like, oh my god, shit's happening. And then it was like, I was trying to enjoy the movie for what it was, like the first slasher film. But I was trying to enjoy it for that, but then all I could remember is, like, at the end, the way it ended, I was like, oh no. And then this kicked off a whole series that is still going to this day. They're still making Halloween movies, and they all suck. Friday the 13th, on the other hand, like, the first one came out, it was pretty good. It was kind of a spin-off, kind of like, thumbing their nose at Halloween. Like saying, hey, we'll just do the same thing, but different. And actually, you know, have more body kills, and shit actually happens, and Pamela Voorhees was a really good killer. I think she was, like, an amazing killer. Her being the killer in the first movie, I think, was a very bold choice for writers at the time. Especially, you know, making her a grieving mother. I think that was very cool. And then the second one came out. And I actually liked the second one more than the first one. I've said this on stream before. I love the second Friday the 13th. I think it's 1,000 times better than any of the other movies. It's better than the first one, and you don't really need to watch the first one to understand the second one, because the second one has like a 20, not even 20 minutes, it's not that long, it's like a 5-minute recap of the first film, of like the last few minutes that were really good. The third one was so bad, I can't even remember what happened half the time. I know it was the 3D gimmick was really fucking stupid. What? You got a window. You have food. Alright, I'll open the door for you, but then you get beat up by the other cats, don't come in front of me. Alright. Anyway, oh my god. The thing is, I hate the third Friday the 13th, but the music for that film was, oof! I love the theme song. It was so funny. The theme song for the third Friday the 13th was, it was so good. It really leaned into the ch-ch-ch-ch. And it was so funny. And then I tried, guys. Y'all. No, it wasn't the fourth one. Okay, then the fourth one happened. And I say it wasn't that bad either. It was just okay. It was just kind of just kind of a bore. Kind of a snore fest. It's like, did the mom die? What's going on? Did the dog die? What's going on? Did the dog ran away, right? The dog's okay? Please tell me the dog's okay. And the ending, where it had the zoom in on little Tommy's face, that would have been cool, because then that could have been like the next generation of, you know, a Jason Voorhees figure, and that's how the fifth one was supposed to end, with him becoming like, ooh. Is he hallucinating? Is he turning into Jason? Is he going to become a killer? Ah! And then they did nothing with it because number 6 happened, and like they just turned him into Frankenstein. And I liked the 6th one. I thought it was really funny. That's when they I think the 6th one is when they really started leaning into the comedy aspect of it all. They like stopped taking themselves seriously, because then after 6, and then what the fuck was 7? What was... No, because 8 was Darkest... Oh yeah, 7 was like Jason, supposed to be Jason versus Carrie. I think it was called New Blood. That movie was so bad and just unenjoyable. I did not like that film. And then 8 came out. Jason Takes Manhattan. That one was almost funny. It was almost enjoyable. Like, the first bit of it was just annoying because I was like, oh my god, alright, I get it, the guy's a creep. Can we just kill him? I was just waiting for Jason to kill this guy. And then when he did, it wasn't as satisfying because he just stabbed him. It's like, oh no, come on. I've been rooting for this guy's death since the minute he stepped on screen. I wanted his death to be satisfying like a backpack, okay? Hey! Alright. Hawk, come here. Hawk. Not backpack, sleeping bag. That's what I meant. Hawk, you're just gonna get beat up again. Come here. Anyway. Yeah. I wanted a satisfying, sleeping bag kill with this guy. Even though they were technically in Manhattan. So, well, they weren't in Manhattan, they were in Toronto. But it was supposed to be Manhattan. Once they finally get to New York, that's when the movie really picked up. Because then it was just funny. And what really made me enjoy the movie more was the interviews that Jason had with other on TV, because the actor stayed completely in character. He didn't speak. He just sat there and stared at the interviewer, and it was so funny. Oh man, I thought it was hilarious. Okay, now I need to draw pen or color. Then, I don't even remember what the fuck the 9th one was. What was the 9th? Friday the 13th. Was that Jason Goes to Hell? No, was it? Because 10 was Jason X, and that's when he was in space. And it became this robot thing. I think it was Jason Goes to Hell, because then, like, years later, we finally got Jason versus Freddy, and that was 11? There was another Jason movie, because we only have... Yeah, that was 11, because then they got then they made a reboot, or at least they tried to make a Friday the 13th reboot, and that movie flopped, and we've stopped at 12. We only have 12 Friday the 13th films. And I think that's a crying shame. I mean, really? We're gonna stop at 12? There should be 13. We need to rebalance the universe. See, this is why everything's gone to shit. We've offset the space-time continuum. We need 13 Friday the 13th movies. I don't care if it's bad. We need 13 of them. You know what? 13 is gonna be like the golden ticket. Like, they're gonna make a Friday the 13th movie, and it's gonna be so good that people are going to be demanding they make another one, but they're gonna say, nope, we just needed 13, we just needed Lucky 13, and we're not making any more Friday the 13th films while he's under our IP. That would be a very bold move, but it would be very funny. Because there's so many other slasher films out there. I mean, there's Terrorizer, Halloween is still going, nobody cares. And there's, Are his ears up? No, they're down. Okay. There's, like, Blood and Honey, you know, the terrible Winnie the Pooh ones. Where they were, like, trying to be edgy and scary. It was like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, so we don't really need another slasher film or franchise. We just need one more Friday the 13th. That's all I ask. Just one more. I don't care if it's bad. It'd be funny if it was good, because then there'd be no more. Big dreams. You know what's funny? Rocket is like still a kitten and he already looks like he has a beard. Poor guy. Alright, paws, ears, and then face. Okay. Wait, how big? Okay, like to there. Don't ask me about these fucked up janky paws, alright? Don't ask. Just don't ask. Shh. Alright, okay, it's a mix of, okay. And then the ears are just, alright. You know, it'd be a really funny, really bad Friday the 13th film. If it, like... they really just want to break their franchise. Make Jason... make Jason a woman. I mean, we already had Pamela in the first film. Let's say he has a long-lost sister. This is Jason's sister, or his daughter that they never explain the origin of. Like, come on, let's do... let's really lose our minds. This is Jason's daughter. Jackie. Or, you know, so Jessica Voorhees. Oh my god, that'd be so dumb. Oh, that'd be so good. I'd watch the shit out of that, I don't care. Like, and they don't do anything with her sexuality. Like, they don't... So yeah, this is Jessica Voorhees, and then that's it. They just changed the name to Jessica. Still big and buff. Still played by a man, I don't care. I don't care. Get, what's her name? That tall actress that's, she was in Game of Thrones. And she was Captain, Phasma or something. On Star Wars, and, Force Awakens. I don't know. Get her. What's her name? Get her to play, Jessica Voorhees. I don't care. It's the 13th film. Who's gonna give a shit? God, that'd be so funny. It would make them go bankrupt. It would bankrupt the franchise. But hey, at least we got to lucky 13. And I call that a win. Oh shit, he's got a black nose. There. Oh, my neck. Oh man, maybe I've slept on it wrong. I don't know. Ah! It's not... there. It's not sore, per se. It's just a little... or stiff. It's just a little... It hurts a little bit. Like I slept on it wrong. I don't know why, because I didn't. Anyway. I don't care if it's bad, guys. I need Jason. I need Friday the 13th. 13. Just call it 1313. Bad, good, I don't care. Just make it. I don't care. I kind of do care because, I mean, if we're gonna get one last Jason film, might as well make it the best film we possibly could, right? Just, last hurrah. One more. It won't, though, but it'd be cool if they did. One more time. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, let's stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. One more time. Oh, actually, woo! Music got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance with me. One more time. So, Fawn, we wouldn't see any of her markings, but just have a pink nose, so we see that. God. Guys want to know something a little cringy? Okay, originally, Fawn Kit was gonna have white spots on her back and actually look like a little fawn. How cringe is that, man? Okay, so his back. I'm on the wrong way.
yo.
I think that was just a cat. Okay. Phew. For a second, I thought there was a person outside. But I think that was just one of the outdoor cats. Oh god. I hate it when they do that. Okay, from the back, we'll just have to like guess what's visible. Ah, that's not the right thing to do. Alright, jeez. Celebrate and dance one more time. Now, you, Rain, are going to be the death of me. Because you just happen to have the most detail. Why did I do that to myself? Does anyone know why? Why do I always do this to myself? Another belly and tail. Like, if we were doing cat genetics, like some of those yahoos on the other side of the Warriors fandom, they would not look like this at all. But I don't give a damn. Because I'm just designing what I thought looked cool and cute and what matched their names. Because I think I named them before I fully fleshed out their designs, but I can't remember if I did or not. And this is also one crazy kitten, so he's gonna be on all types of bullshit, and it's gonna be funny. Oh yeah, yep, yep, my neck is sore. I don't know why, man. I didn't do anything strenuous. I don't care if that looks like hands. I think it looks funny and cute, and I'm not changing it because I don't know how. I just cannot be bothered. You heard it here first, folks. Can't be bothered is a legitimate excuse. Because I said so. Oh my god, what a... Alright, hold up. Verify. No, not official design. Page. Published. Here we go. Let's verify. Yes, I see. Alright. Verified. He's got his mama's markings. Does he? No, he doesn't. Ah, come on. No. Wait. But this one. His nose is a wee bit pink, and then his ear is the same as his mom. I genuinely think these kits are gonna drive Hotstar crazy. I think she's gonna go gray before her time. I don't plan on drawing her going gray early, but I think it would be really funny if I did, because she is a little old for her, for having kits at her age. She's a little old for it. Fucking finally! Christ on a bike. How long have we been here? An hour and 57 minutes. Good God. What has happened? Man. I used to be done with it. What happened? I'm also feeling kind of sick, so that might be it. I'm kind of slowing down. Despite drinking Monster, what the hell? Come on, guys. Pick up. You will never know. You will never know true depravity until you've had Monster from a mug. Just take a Monster, pour it in a mug. It is a completely different experience. Okay. Finally. Alright. On to the easy part. Oh my god, usually the flats don't take me this long, but phew! Mondays, am I right? Gonna add in a wee bit of yellow here. Maybe a bit of green. And let's see, what's the dust color? There it is. Alright, I can close that. And no. There we go. There's some of this. Hey! There. We're good. That's good. And let's see, let's tilt that. Easier on the wrist. Mix. Button on the Riz. There we go. Add in a little bit of this. Maybe a little bit of this. And I'll be damned. If I... Okay, we're at 2 hours now. By the time I'm done with this page, if we're not at 4 hours, I will be genuine... You know, I'm gonna be shocked, because this will be the first time in history that the background did not take me as long as the flats did. Because usually it's the exact opposite. The background takes me 12 years, while the flats I just knocked out in 30 minutes. I don't know what it was with this go around. Maybe it's because I had to color, like, yeah, that's what it was. I had so many characters to account for. These next few pages are also going to be hell because it's like a full clan thing. Oh, why'd I choose so many cats? Why? Putting on the Riz. That's not at all bothersome, now is it? Down there is. Alright. And actually, yeah, we're just gonna do that. Introduced to you, posing. Everybody pose. Can't you dance around? Let me introduce to you, posing. Everybody pose. I'll win that game for you because I'm the wreck. Champagne fountains, caviar mountains, that's just the start. Alright, whose ever idea it was, probably the Living Tombstone, because they're a fucking madman and a genius. Whose ever idea it was to make Lucifer's debut song in Has Been a Hotel to be electro swing. I could kiss you. That song was so good. Say what you will about Has Been Hotel, the music slaps. Whatever criticism you have with the show, the music slaps. The lyrics might be a little bit janky in some bits. No one's perfect. The Living Tombstone, it sounds good. Even out of context, it sounds good. I mean, the only song I don't like from Has Been Hotel is Welcome to Heaven. But even then, it wasn't, like, cringe. It didn't, like, I wasn't ripping my ears out. It was just, this is fine. Compared to the others, it wasn't as good. Guys, I have a feeling this background segment is also going to take me 5 years to do. I have an inkling. You can almost tell me that. Then they brought out a gold fiddle. Oh my god. They gave Lucifer a golden fiddle. That was so freaking funny. I love a good music battle. Especially since they're having a dad measuring contest. Yeah, I said it. I should have made sure the selection was under the lines, because now I got this weird pixeling. Oh well. When I color the line art, it shouldn't look as bad. Shouldn't. We won't know. The shading, I'll... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make it reddish. And I'm just gonna select the whole thing, and then just erase the bits that don't need it. That makes you unique. Get out of here. We're both losers, baby. We're losers. It's okay to be a poked up, thick sucking hoe. Baby, that's fine by me. I'm a loser, honey, a schmoozer, and a dummy, but at least I know I'm not alone. You're a loser just like me. Say what you will about that episode and song, like, in context of the show, very tone deaf. By itself, banger. Banger. Okay, if I had to, like, pick a, most cringiest Has Been Hotel song, for me, it would be the Apology song. It starts with the Apology song is so damn cringy, but it's also funny. So I don't mind it as much because, god damn it, it's funny. Thank you, Waffles. I'm losing my mind at how long it's freaking taking. You know, if I turn this on multiply as well, lower though, and make it a different color, because I don't like how red everything looks. once he's shaded, it might, and I add some lighting, it might look a little better. But for now, oh my god, I might not finish this page, this stream, guys, or this stream's just gonna be like 12 hours long, because we're already at 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we don't... Okay, well, this background's easy. I can just copy-paste. I liked that song. The first iteration, though, that was pretty good. Okay, Also, I need to remember that the nursery needs a redesign. Like, complete redesign. This is stupid. It's Bolshevik. So, I'm gonna redesign it. Somehow. Like, when this comic comes back, this, like, September or something, after, you know, in July, oh my god. Hopefully it looks better. But for now, it's just like, ugh, I can't really spend the time to redesign it too much. I mean, like, the biggest change I made mid-run during this comic was, Twig's speech color, because his eye color, I mean, I make their speech bubbles, or text, the same as their eye color, and Twig's looked very similar to Lion Stripes, so I was like, you know what, I'll just make his darker to show that it's a different character, so no one gets too lost. Which is also annoying because I just realized Bart, Fawn, and Hauntstar have similar eye colors, and so does Black, Kit, and Rock. They have very similar eye colors. It's minutely different, but you can only see it with the eyedropper tool. So I'm gonna, I gotta redo it. I have to redo it. Alternative rock band, a big inspiration for my next song. Yay! This one, I don't know what the hell kind of genre they are. I think they're alt. Not really alt, because they're not rock, but they're kind of... I don't know what the fuck kind of genre you would call their music, but this band called Vampire Weekend. I've only heard one of their albums, and my mom got it for me because it said Vampire Weekend on it. So she's like, hey, maybe it's not vampire-inspired music. So I was at a thrift store, it was only like $1 or whatever, so it was no big deal. What the? That's a tangent. Hello? Tangents? In my professional comic? Never that. Anyway. They're pretty cool, too. I am the kind of person that just is not musically inclined. Like, I enjoy music a lot. It is my favorite pastime. But holy crap am I terrible at it. Like, I like singing and whatnot, but when it comes to, like, actual music theory, nah. Well, hey now, how come... Just think... Matt Pat, right, you've retired, so it's not your job. Game theorists. Idea for a new channel. Y'all got game theory, y'all got film theory, y'all got food theory and fashion theory. Is there a music theory? Like, did I miss that? Guys, get on that. It's fine. Honestly, I haven't really watched game theory in so long. Nothing wrong with the channel. I in fact highly recommend them any chance I get. I also quote them any chance I get. I just really haven't been watching them in a while. Like, I used to, like, binge. I used to binge game theory all the time, especially game and film theory. Yeah, it says, music! And they have to sing it. They have to sing the outro. Come on. For music theory, they have to sing it. But that's just a theory. A music theory! Thanks for watching! They'd have to do that. I mean, come on. And it'd have to be, like, in the genre of whatever video, like, because if it's, like, if they, like, make a video about opera, the outro has to be an opera. Or rock or screamo, it has to be that. Or Broadway. Like, Broadway, I think, is pretty easy to do. You just be bombastic. They call me Mr. Bombastic. No one could out-rap the one and only Biggie Cheese. I am gonna have to take a quick bathroom break here pretty soon, guys. I'll just shade it. There we go. Okay. Oh, hold up. That needs to change. Oh, that's why it looks weird. I'm using the wrong brush. She doesn't move, just her head, so I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Merge down, merge down, merge down. Speaking of music theory, man. Uh-oh. 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 Shit. Well, about that. Oh if only I did that with the light on as well! Come on, Larry! Okay, what I'm gonna do is do this, and fuck me. I'm gonna calmly get this done, and I'm not gonna lose my sanity over it. No, no, not me. Never that. Never the sanity. We maintain our good graces. I'm gonna put them on top. There we go. There we are. There we go. Woo! 2 minutes and 30 minutes. Oh my god, 2 hours, 30 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to do all that? Just that? What's going on with the time? It's 1:47! What was the beach? It's a different color? Okay, I don't have it saved because I'm an idiot. Where is it? No, I used the same colors. Okay, well, at least in those pages I did. Alright, well, I'm just gonna do that a little darker. My window behind me is open so my cat can move in and out as she pleases, but it also casts a glare on my screen, so I gotta, like, do all this gymnastics just to see. That's probably why my neck hurts. Okay, before we get started, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, guys. Because I need it. I don't have to say cuss, of course I'm... Foot braid. Okay, please don't. Please don't. Okay, there we go. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Ow. I have finished the monster. I put that mug over there to remind myself to wash it. We're moving back to not coffee, surprisingly, but water. Imagine that. We're actually being conscious with our health choices. What? Don't even know the concept. Alright, I'm gonna... There. Nope, that's too small. There we go. this is sand, it's okay if it looks more grainy. At least I say it is. As long as it doesn't look too streaky, I guess. I mean, I could be using the stipple pen, but that doesn't really, I don't know, it just doesn't look quite right to me. It just makes everything look, just, gross. It makes everything look gross, so if I just, there we go. Now, guys, I'm not a professional. Alright, I'm not. I mean, I could put it here. Because they are washing their paws. There, there's that. But yeah, this layer. And then, I guess I could do a little bit here. Because there's still lighting, and you know, it's just wet, so it'd be a little, maybe, I don't know, it's been a while since I've been to, like, a creek or whatnot. There, okay, yeah, that's better. What the fuck am I supposed to do with it? Alright, blue because sky. So we're going to... Damn. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. I may have a solution. A lot of back and forth with these things. That's better. Of course, when we color the line art, it it look just a little different. Hopefully, let's put a rock here. Doop, doop. Shoo-be-doo, shoo-be-doo. Okay, this is it's there. It's almost, but it doesn't. It still doesn't look quite right, and I'm not. I either don't know how to fix it or I don't remember how to fix it because I have, excuse you, have, you know, I have done this before. Oi! Selected the wrong color and everything. And this is, it almost, you know? Maybe if I add a little bit more, water shimmies? There's also, this is white, but I could make it different color. Like, I could lower the pattern. It can't be white, but it could be just a... It's almost. That's all I can say about that frame. It's almost. Maybe, and this might ruin it completely. Maybe if I add, I might 50. That's a wee bit of shimmer. Not as, oh my, oh boy, yeah, reflections. I forgot about that. This looks off. Alright, let's lower that. Alright, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Where are you? There you go. And then if I smudge it by just moving it around so that it looks less blocky. There we go. This also doesn't look quite right. Does that need to be? No, it can be down here. Not that one. There. That's better. Save. And that one's gonna be a bitch because I have to Come on, I'm gonna merge this one down because this one's basically done. This one I'm not sure about, so I'll leave it for now. This is just that, so... Uh-oh. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. No, it's not. Psych! Haha! Get wrecked! Man, guys, I am so sorry this stream is so boring. Well, not boring, it's just that I've gone nonverbal. And last stream, I was just a bitch. This stream, I'm just trying to focus on getting the work done, and I'm failing because it's taking 5 years to do it. We're pushing 3 hours. Oh well. Hey, let's get so far, and all I want for the comic, and for my art in general, regarding the comic, is I want it to look like screenshots from a cartoon. That's all I want. I want it to look like, wow, what studio animated this? And someone just, like, took a screenshot of it. That's gonna have to be colored on top. Color are these? I don't... They're gathering borage in this shot. And I actually did research on what borage looked like because I am sick of just drawing indistinct plants. And I tell you what, guys, the research for drawing the borage plant pissed me off a little bit. Not only because, god damn it, it's so hard to draw. Secondly, because, okay, you remember Dawn of the Clans? The pen is down for this conversation. Do you remember Dawn of the Clans? You know, the series, the prequel series in Warrior Cats where it explains how the clans formed and about their history and whatnot. There was a huge plot that was part of that book, aside from the whole clan wars, because they were in groups. They weren't clans yet, they were groups. There was a whole subplot. I say subplot, it was kind of the main deal. That a lot of cats were getting sick. And they were dying. They were getting very sick. And the only thing that could cure their sickness was the starflower. It was an herb that we had never heard of in Warrior Cats. We had never heard of this herb before. Starflower? What is that? It's a very interesting, rare herb that they needed to find, and so they could save all the clans and stop dying. You want to know what the starflower is? The biggest linchpin in the Dawn of the Clans series, the starflower herb, is another word for borage. The entire biggest plot point of the Dawn of the Clans was they needed to find the starflower herb, and it would change everything. It would save the clans. It would save all the cats from dying. Was borage. Not that big a deal. And then you remember, in the main series, borage is like everywhere. Every clan has borage. It is just the run-of-the-mill, boring-ass borage. They use the root. I was like, what? Did I miss something? And obviously, I am no stranger to somehow reading a different book than everyone else, because I read the series, and there have been instances where the other fans were talking about the series and characters, and I'm sitting here like, did we read a different book? Because that is not what I gathered from the pages. So yeah, it has happened before, where I swear to God, I read a different book. So this might be one of those cases where I must have accidentally read a different book. Or just interpreted it differently than literally everyone else. It's happened before. But I don't think this is one of those instances. I think this is... Once again, it's just Warrior Cats made me say, what, WTF? I'm just gonna put in the purple because it's got a purplish blue flower, and I know it's like right near the center, and I can't remember if it was more blue or more purple, but it was very light. It was almost lavender, I think. Ah! I think that was it? I don't remember. Alright. Boy! Okay, sorry, my pen wasn't working for a second. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this plant's on a completely different layer. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I finish this plant, these plants, I'm gonna end stream. Oh my god, do I need it? Alright, here it is. I don't think I'm gonna go too... No, I should, because it looks weird if I don't. Damn it! I want my art to look like it was a screenshot from a cartoon. You know what that entails? Making it look like an entire team worked on it. Not one tired, barely middle-aged woman that's just caffeine addicted and exhausted. I'm far too lazily ambitious for my own good. The root itself is kind of like ginger, so I gotta like add in some of this. Oh, maybe a little bit more of that. Of this. There we go. That's better. There we go. Oh, wow. Hello. Hi. Allergies. Will you be staying long? Jeez, whoa. I'm genuinely scared now. Okay. Whew. I thought my stream quit. Good God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, yep. I'm on the wrong I'm on the wrong layer. That's a different layer. Where's the layer I am... These are not the droids I'm looking for. There they are. Hi, Arkip. I'm struggle busting, man. I am struggle busing. I can't even remember if the stalks were even green. Were they green or brown? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to come back to this flower. Hang on. You know what? Let's not waste our time. Let me just Google real quick what borage is supposed to look like. Because I need to be correct. P-O-R, borage herb plant. They're blue! Not purple. Well, okay, I mean, it depends on what lighting they're in. Bluish purple. With the yellow. Oh, those are yellow! Those are yellow. Or pink. God damn it, they look so different. Balls. Alright, well, they're blue, so I know how to fix that. There we go. That's a different layer. I'm gonna do a bit of both. I'm gonna make these yellow, and then the center bits that pinkish color I saw. No, that's a little too... There we go. There. And now I can scroll all the way back down. Fix it. I'm still gonna make the centers a little bit blue to because that looks good. It looks... It's fine. make the excuse that this is Warrior Cat's borage, so it doesn't have to follow the same rules. I just remembered I have laundry in the dryer. So, yeah, as soon as I at least get this sort of finished, I'm going to go take care of that. Lighting and shading will be done off stream. Oh, what the balls? Alright, that's on the wrong layer. Again. That's the wrong layer. Okay, okay. Yeah, alright. Here's something that I've learned while working on comics that I keep forgetting. I need to keep reminding myself. If it's all about balance. If you don't go hard on the line art, you need to pick it up with the coloring and shading. If you do go hard on the line art, you can go minimal on the shading and whatnot. Like this. I went hard on the line art for this one because I knew it was going to be the one that was in focus. Now for coloring and shading, I don't have to break my neck. And a different line art. if you don't hear from me, if I'm streaming and you guys suddenly just don't hear from me ever again, it's because I'll be in an insane asylum in a straitjacket. Because I legitimately went insane because I'll just be like, it's on the wrong layer. It's on the wrong layer. The mic's not working. The mic's not working. I'm literally gonna be institutionalized because of that. And I'm just gonna call it done there for now. It's not actually done. I'm just gonna do it off stream. Today was supposed to be 2 pages. I can't. I'm calling it. Guys, I can't. I can't. I can't. My body hurts. There may or may not be a stream this Thursday. I don't know. I do have plans. Nothing's ready. But there are plans. So. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. That's about it. Stream this Thursday. I might start slowly be streaming more in the future. But the streams then, if I'm going to be streaming more, that means my streams would then end up being a lot shorter because of just content, of just having things to do. Unless I do the taboo and like start, not a taboo, just go completely insane and start gaming on stream. That would be crazy. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I gotta check my laundry in the dryer and eat lunch and take medicine and die. It's allergy season, guys. So for the next few streams, I'm gonna be sounding like hell, because I'll be going through hell. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Whether you watch live or the after fact, or yeah.